for him, but he didn't come on time. They would even want to start accuse the bridegroom and say, we are out because you did not show up on time. We came prepared. The lamps were lighted. All were in the lamps. We waited until we fell asleep and slept. The problem, Lord, is not ours, he says. It's yours. So now that we are here, since you messed up by delaying your coming, oblige and open up. Inside were the other virgins, and they could have said which were the virgins that were outside. They heard their voices and their screaming, and they knew distinctly who was who. Maybe some were friends inside, separated by the door closed from those outside. When they heard the screaming and the knocking, Lord, Lord, open up. Something must have struck a chord in their hearts. And it was in their authority to do what the bridegroom should do. They would have made sure they crack a window or off, open the door, and allow their friends to slip in. You think of what it would be like for a mother who had given birth to her child, who had grown her child the way of the Lord, and by virtue of his choice or her choice, they have chosen another path. Look at it, if forever they are lost, and that mother stays in the city of God, looks outside the doom throne, and there sees her daughter, sees her son. The son looks back at the mother, the daughter looks back at the mother, and their hearts and their screams are heard. Mother, Mama, ask Jesus to have mercy on me. Father, Father, tell Jesus to give me a last chance. Tell him I will be obedient. Just open the door and let me in. If mother and father were the ones commissioned to keep the keys, they would allow their boys and their daughters to stumble into the kingdom of God. But the keeper of the door was not any of those bridesmaids on the inside. It was not left to any doorkeeper. It was the bridegroom himself who stood in protection of his bride. When you hear me say amen. No little big door virgin would come in and spoil his marriage. No, get prepared. No matter how much you think you have 3/4 prepared, will be allowed to come in as yeast and spoil the bride of Christ. He keeps the door. And that's why they knew. And that's why they called out, Lord, Lord. They didn't call for any of those bridesmaids inside because they knew they had no authority to admit them. They knew if they would be admitted after the door shut, it must be by the command and authority of the bridegroom. Finally, the groom heard their cry. He heard their arguments. Everything that was to be put forth, everything was laid on the table. And the groom heard and understood. Now it's time to make a reply. And he asks, who are you? Who are you? for you. But we stumbled because we didn't have extra oil. We have now found the oil we need. We are back to pour it in our lamps and light them and to enter into celebration with you. The bridegroom declared to them, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. No need to plead anymore. Your case has been put forth. Judgment has been passed. The verdict is rendered. Depart! 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 Oh my God. Oh Lord. This is what we have lived for all our lives. This is what we have dreamt of. This is what we have planned for all our lives. We gave up marriage to other men. We gave up walking the broad way of life. We have made huge sacrifices in order to be able to enter into the marriage with the Lamb. So long we have waited for it. So anxiously we have embraced it. And now finally that moment has arrived. It is gone! It is gone! Gone! But we are still on the outside. Never will we be admitted on the inside. Because it is too late. Jesus said, when he finally pleased his parents, said there will be two groups, one on the left, one on the right. From faithful Adam to the lost redeemed of the ages. Those on the left will say, Lord, Lord, we are not supposed to be here. We should be on the right hand. And he will be kind enough, as it were, to listen to them. They will start to make a plea for their cause or their case. And they will say, you remember you remember me. You remember me. I cast out demons. I raised the dead. I fed the poor. I healed the sick. I did many wonderful miracles in your name. Don't you remember me? I preached to thousands. And many came to the altar in tears and surrendered to you. Some of them are over on that side where I want to be. Sitting here, asking Jesus. Ask him. If it wasn't an attempt meeting, he heard the truth and accepted it. Ask him. I started with my neighbor. For years I prayed, agonized, and shared your word with them. They are on the right. Lord, you forget me? Shall he look at them and he will say, who are you? I don't know. To the others on his right he will say, I know you. Come, be blessed, my Father. You and I will be one of those two groups. your dad will be in one of those two groups. So will everyone who graces the light is taken tonight. Today, as this old year rushes to a close, thank God you have been holding on amidst the challenges and the struggles. But what has your relationship really been like with Christ? Aren't you becoming frustrated about this Christian burden called the cross? Haven't your knees somewhat become so weak that you cannot stand without trembling and shaking? Haven't you in your minds pondered going back to Egypt many times? And even now, as you stand on the threshold of a passing year, an emerging one, haven't you been contemplating if you should go and step into the waters of the Red Sea? Thus the coming of Christ arose in your heart that sweet music that we are going home. How are the glittering noise of the world more pressing and attractive as the days go by? We come to church, yes. We say we study with people, yes. We are not outright renegades and rebels. But search deep in our hearts, in our family relationship with each other, what really is the bell tolling for? 5 were wise, 5 were foolish. Are you amongst the 5 wise? Are you amongst the 5 fools?